All right, time to get into the conference tournaments that begin on a Wednesday. I am Mid-Major Matt, sportsmemo.com, and we start things off with the intriguing Big South Conference. And as always, before we get into the games and the teams themselves, let's take a look at the bracket here. And you notice that this tournament's taking place in Charlotte, and there's a little bit of spacing in between the games, so teams with lesser depth will be able to kind of withstand it as we go along here. But as you can tell, it's a pretty standard-looking bracket here. And the odds, of course, as well. And as you notice, Longwood's the favorite, Winthrop's the number 2, Gardner-Webb, UNC Asheville. So you can see the odds. These are courtesy of FanDuel. And as always, we recommend you shop around because depending upon the team, you may find a different price elsewhere. All right, let's start off as we always do with the 1 seed. This is Longwood, 23-6, 15-1 in conference so far this season. A couple of things kind of stand out there. The best three-point shooting team in conference play. They're third the free throw line. That's really good. 2-point line, they're not very good. 48.1%, they're 9th overall. Defensively, they don't defend the two very well. 53.9% from a 2-point land defensively in conference. Their only conference loss, 70-62 at North Carolina A&T. And I think the thing that makes this conference very intriguing here, 13 of Longwood's 15 conference wins were by single digits. So that shows how close this conference is. All right, let's take a look at the 2 seed, Winthrop, the team that was expected to be here and expected to be towards the top before the season began. They're 21-8, 14-2 in conference. They shoot 60% from 2-point land. That's best in the conference. DJ Burns, part of that. He's been amazing for this team. They're 3rd in 3 points in conference play, and they're 7th from the free throw line. So that's a little bit of an issue in a close game. Defensively, they're pretty good defending the 2, not so much defending the 3, where they're 7th in conference play. Their conference losses, they lost by 9 at High Point. They had 22 turnovers in that game and shot 4 of 24 from 3-point land. And they lost at Longwood 92-88. The Lancers shot 14 of 25 from 3, 22 of 23 from the free throw line. Those are 2 things that'll help. And you look at this team, 9 of their 14 conference wins were by single digits. So once again, this is a really close conference. My sneaky team is the 5th seed, UNC Asheville. And I talked about them before the season began. And look, they had a disappointing regular season. They finished 8-8 in conference. They're very good offensively. They make their free throws. Defensively, they defend the 3-point line really well. The thing to watch for here is Drew Pember's status. He missed the last game. He's got a little bit of an injury, so we'll try and figure out. He was in a boot the last game of the season. We'll see if he's available. If he's not available, they might be able to get by the first game, but the rest of the tournament, they are going to need him. All their conference losses were by single digits. So once again, the common theme here is single digits. I think Longwood and Winthrop are worth a look potentially, but UNC Asheville, if we get the green light that Drew Pember's playing, I think UNC Asheville is worth a look in the Big South Conference. You can find all my videos here on YouTube in the Sports Memo TV channel. I am Mid-Major Matt, sportsmemo.com.